everyone, welcome to another edition of SRB Gaming. I am Kristen, and as always, joined by Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
What's up, you beautiful nerds?
And on today's edition, we are in for a hopefully really good treat, fingers crossed, as we are checking a look at the February 2026 Sony State of Play. What makes this one special? Sony has promised over 60 minutes of announcements, debuts from not only their first party, but their third party and indie titles, upcoming indie titles as well. So suffice to say, a lot of anticipation going into this one, especially after the last State of Play, which was their Japan edition, was not very well received. I thought it was alright, so.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. It was just like, honestly, people were expecting to hear a lot more, interesting stuff, I think it is, than what we got, which was some interesting stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but 60 minutes, it could be a whole slew of things. I know, the biggest elephant in the room for what a lot of people are anticipating is, of course, finally the first look at Part 3 of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Which has...
Final Fantasy VII something.
Yeah, bets are on... I know Maximilian Dude is saying the subtitle could be Return. A lot of people, even though the Crisis Core HD remaster came out with Reunion, people think they're just going to be lazy and go for Reunion. But regardless, a lot of people hype...
Considering, which, just real quick, considering what portion of the game of the original game is left to tell, I mean, Reunion would figure pretty heavily into it. I mean, yeah. I don't think likely, but
yeah, they've been teasing a lot more lately over last, I think, year, half a year, year or so. They've been teasing a bunch of stuff about part 3, about what's coming, what they're expanding upon in the third one, stuff like that. They even confirmed that both Kingdom Hearts 4 and FF7 Remake, the last time somebody asked them, Kingdom Hearts 4 and FF7 Part 3 are still on schedule for, they're still on schedule for, everything's been running smoothly. I think the newest, I haven't looked at speculation. I know a lot of FF7 fans have been reading all the speculation from recent interviews. But the I know speculation. No, I think the one actual solid piece of news they did confirm is they're still, just to play it safe, they're still gonna be running on the same engine they've used for Remake and Rebirth. So it's still the Unreal 4.5 hybrid engine. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as far as that's concerned, yeah, I remember seeing a couple interviews with the director as well, saying no, we were sticking with that because we already built software, everything we built already works on that. We didn't want to try and have to start over from scratch.
Yeah. So, yeah. They also, on the Nintendo Direct, they did, on the partner showcase, they did show off the Switch 2 version of Rebirth, which, little hiccups here and there, but surprisingly running pretty smoothly on the system. Some people thinking it was fake, them using just standard PS5 footage, but it looked it had frame rate issues here and there, but it ran. It did look like it ran pretty smoothly.
I was gonna say, it's guys, seriously, I realize some of the PC bros might be all or the folks with the PS5 Pro might be all, the 3 people who bought that, but I mean, guys, honestly, I have the game on PS5. I can tell you, at least a couple of spots where I saw some of the hiccups, especially at the start of battle when you try to put your first commands in, that's in the base game too. So
yeah, yeah. So we'll see about that. I don't know. I think I can talk a couple obvious ones. Probably another look at Marvel Toe consoles with an actual release date.
That would be nice.
There's rumor that it's only going to be default base roster is 20, which is for a tag team fighter, for this unique kind of tag team fighter, is not as much as people were expecting. Another one people are hoping for is thinking it's going to happen here is another look at Insomniac's Wolverine, which we got that amazing trailer during the last generally pretty decent Sony State of Play, so maybe we'll get more on that. That's speculation on that. Another one that I'm pretty sure is still a rumor, though there's been an ESRB listing apparently, is that we may get a first look at Resident Evil 5 remake. But I'm worried about that. Oh, go on.
Well, granted, it would be nice to hear something about another Resident Evil, one of the other like Resident Evil remakes that they're working on, especially considering they were saying that like Code Veronica and Zero are up for the treatment as well. Honestly, I think if we're going to see anything Resident Evil, they're going to use this as an excuse to do one last like hype blast for 9 before it comes out later this month.
Well, that's the other thing. People are speculating if we're not going to get the first look at RE5 remake, we'll probably get like a launch trailer source for Requiem, which will announce a demo, which will be the first demo that was released, which is playing as Grace through the beginning part of the medical ward.
And then, surprise, surprise, you can download it later. You can download it as soon as the presentation's over.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, honestly, like that's honestly all I'm expecting from Resident Evil. I think it would be nice if they gave us some news on the next one in the remake series. But being honest, it's like when we're talking about corporate guys doing this shit, the corporate and marketing guys are going to use this as a blast for 9.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little skeptical about that.
Yeah. So
and they're going to. And the only thing they'll say about it is, oh, we're going to tell you about it next time, so make sure you tune into that one.
Yeah, so it's time to So it is time to see if Sony or Keighley got some exclusives. So this is going to be our reaction, folks, to the February 2026 Sony State of Play. So enjoy. We start big, we start small. Hey, it's up to M, so that means anything is possible. Unless it's Shadow Man, then there's definitely that's AO. Oh, we're starting with PS Studios. Let's see what we get.
All right. So what's one of their first/second party?
Spirit. Do you need help?
Oh, Ember Lamp. They're the ones who did Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Is this the sequel? Yes, I think it's the sequel. Kenna 2. Okay.
It's been a long
Interesting.
time since we've had one of your kind in Kosmora.
Yeah, I recognize her.
Here.
Yeah, that's her. I recognize her.
Ah, was not expecting a sequel of the Kenna. Ooh, and a cute fox-like creature. I'm in.
That temple has been sealed
Kind of.
as long as I can remember.
Damn.
Dangerous corruption.
Okay,
Locked
looking pretty
inside,
good so far.
Along with the secrets of forgotten
I heard the
practice.
first Kenna was good. Like, good for a studio's first game. It was good, but definitely had some stuff to work on overall. I mean, this is what we've been wanting, though, right? Like, they've been like dipping and diving about their like first party stuff for a while now.
Alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Oh, that's a good shot. You can ride the fox-like creature. That's pretty dope.
It's like, okay, Amber Lab, you have our attention.
Yeah, it's a good start. Like, I was not expecting a sequel to this game.
Dripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you. Longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you. Yearning for a future you will not see.
Oh, okay.
Unbound.
Nice.
May you depart in peace.
Kenna, Scars of Kosmora. Scars of Kosmora.
Sometime this year.
Hey
It just said
everyone, I'm
2026?
Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
Yeah, not even a month, just
We hope you enjoyed
2026.
that first look at our next game, Kain, Scars of Kosmora.
Kenna. Sorry, I
After
said
the
Kenna.
amazing response to
Kenna.
Kenna Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her
Okay.
adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kaina has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation
I was
now
about to say,
precedes
like, she looks older. She
She
looks
comes
older
from
in the
a new
first
land
game,
called
but like, it's
Kosmora,
still
home to
her. That's why I was
multiple
like,
distinct
oh, Kenna.
communities. On this
Kana.
adventure, Kana discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studio support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kana, Scars of Kosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy
Okay,
the
so it's
rest of the show.
PS5 and PC. Okay. So that is 2026. They have me with the writable fox creature. Or wolf creature.
No, Fox, you were right.
Scars of Kosmora. That's a nice ease into this. That's a nice ease into this. Damn. It's
Okay,
second
so we're getting
PlayStation.
another
Oh!
Sucker Punch?
Demons terrorized it.
Oh, this is the multiplayer for Ghost of Yōtei.
Nice.
They were known as
Ghost of Legends.
the Spider. The only
Yeah, this is the multiplayer. They last time they showed Ghost of Yōtei and Stay Play, they teased this. No, it was at Gamescom.
snake.
Gamescom, they teased this. Yeah, it's the multiplayer mode.
Many fought back.
I played a little bit of the Tsushima. Oh, it's up to 4 this time. I believe it was up to
Yeah,
4.
I think when we're saying like those different characters like the Oni and the Spider and all that, I think they were saying like these are the ones you can pick from.
I played a little bit of the multiplayer. I didn't dive into it for Tsushima, but I played it with our friend Darwin, and like I had fun with it. It's just one of those things where like you have to really just dedicate yourself to it, like to get all the trophies for it. So I dipped out because I'm like, I need to get to my other games.
From vengeance.
I'm pretty sure this looks pretty dope so far. It looks definitely expanding upon it. Yeah, Ghost of Yōtei Legends. Cool. March 10th. Okay. Free deal. Oh, obviously free.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam?
Death Stranding 2 DLC. Jeez.
I can't wait to find out.
Oh, PC version. Okay, cool. I think a lot of people were predicting it was coming to PC eventually.
I mean, this is a a Kojima Productions game where they do the ultra photorealistic stuff. AK, it's a great stress tester for all the PC Master Race folks.
Yeah. Very. So yeah, it's coming with all the perks a PC version would come with. I mean, it does look nice, but like,
Metal Gear reference.
March 19th.
March 19th.
Oh, he said the thing. He said the
Hey,
line,
he said
Bart.
the thing. He said the thing.
He said the line, Bart. Okay, now we got Sony Interactive Entertainment. Bad Robot Games.
Hi, I'm Mike
Didn't we-
Booth from Bad Robot Games, game director
Oh,
of 4 Loop.
For Loop.
As
Oh,
a game designer,
jeez.
a core goal of mine
Remember
has
For
always been
Loop?
to make game
It's that
experiences
sci-fi
I
Left 4 Dead
think
like.
so.
and
I
unpredictable moments
think
that never get
so.
old.
Yeah.
Result is
It had that
4 Loop,
cheesy
an emerging
trailer voice
And-
guy.
player combat
Yeah,
sandbox
it's
where you
coming
and your
back
friends
to me
succeed
from seeing the
through
gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
improvisation.
okay, yeah,
And
the,
no two runs
It's
are
like
ever
a
the same.
sci-fi version of that.
no, I remember this one. I do.
Yeah.
I do remember it.
At the heart
The
of
name
Loop is
escaped
a
me, but like
probability
once I saw
which combines
it,
alien
I'm like,
technology
oh wait,
and
I
human ingenuity
remember
to
this
plot your
one.
best path
Yeah,
forward
it's
to
like a
defeat the
sci-fi
invaders.
version of that
Each node
vampire game that
represents
came to
a different
Xbox
mission
that didn't do
with its own
great.
risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone
Oh,
votes
yeah,
to
Red
choose the next
Dawn.
mission.
Not Red. No, it was the Red Dawn. Redfall.
Chosen a node on the
Redfall,
building
that
map,
was it.
Red
which you
Dawn's
must
that
teleport
cheesy
into the
80s
mission.
action
You
figure,
have to collect
Wolverines and all that.
mission-critical resources,
Which
or
you may
you
see
rescue
a
survivors
Wolverine.
that can offer
Mhm.
critical upgrades for their gear.
I mean,
All while trying
I
to
guess
avoid the
it
alien
looks like
forces
they're
constantly
trying
sending
with
drop
this one
pods
compared
and
to how like
kill bots
Redfall
to
just
stop
came
them.
out.
We've worked hard
and
to
was
ensure
not very well
there are
received.
tons of items to choose
But it's
from,
not for
and
me,
a lot of
man.
strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter.
Yeah, I
For
mean, we can
example,
admit it's not
this
for us,
weird
so.
alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect
Blink
a blink
root.
berry, which will teleport
Yeah,
you
Grant, I'm not sure
to
who
a
this is
random
for.
distant
Oh no,
location.
this is for people who
All
love
the
like
various enemies,
4-player like
weapons,
PvE
items, and
games.
mission objectives
Like I said,
are
like
all
I said, that's why I
designed to
kind of
interact
said
with
like
each
it's
other
like a
in
sci
dynamic ways that
kind
create
of
emerging
when we
gameplay
first
and
saw it, it's
endless
like I thought it was like
replayable
sci-fi Left 4
chaos.
Dead, like
That
more
means your
like
decisions
alien
really
sci-fi.
matter.
Left 4 Dead,
Creativity
but
and
with space
improvisation are
aliens
key.
instead.
We really
Yeah.
want players
I think
Trying to
what
ride
drew
a-
me
and think
Go
outside
on.
Riding
the
on
box.
the
Having an
Helldivers
alien
2.
terminal to provide
Hype
intel
train.
to the rest of the team.
Yeah,
or being
like I think what didn't help
bombarded
was they had a
with kilowatt
cheesy
drop
trailer
pods,
voice
barely
actor,
escaping with your life.
you know. And I was like,
And if
is
you
this
do
supposed to be a
die,
comedy?
don't
Is this
worry. So long as
supposed
one
to
of you
be
makes it back to home
serious?
base,
Like, I
you'll be
didn't get
reprinted,
the vibe
ready
of
to
it.
try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy.
Yeah, this is
evolve
not. This
your
is that.
loadout,
This
and
game like
choose
the
rewards from
Division
an
games
increasing
where it's
array
like
of
there's
powerful
a
gear
market for
upgrades.
this. We are not that
Jack to the
market.
front of the map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the scanner boss.
Dude, I found out. You know what's a fun
Geologic
fact I found out
surveyor that
recently?
scans for
Genshin
flux
Impact has
deposits
over
to harvest.
1,600
Its scan
composed
fields are
tracks
very lethal,
of music.
creating a dynamic obstacle
That's
course
insane.
of lasers to avoid while attempting to
But I
destroy
can
the
believe
boss
that.
itself.
I can believe it. I
Because the
mean,
scanner's
the
body
money that
rotates
game
like a
makes.
3D
Yeah, I
puzzle.
can
You
believe
wanna
it.
spread out
I
and
was
attack
going to
it
say,
from all
in
sides.
terms of
All
whether they're
course
going
while
for
avoiding the
serious or
slow-moving
cheesy, I'm pretty sure they're going for cheesy because one of the core elements of this game, or one of the
Our goal here is to create
big things
something
that they're
new,
deciding to talk about
where
is the
everyone
giant
has you
Rubik's
yelling and
Cube.
laughing and saying, I can't believe that just happened. We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
I mean, the tagline. I mean, it's pretty clever. Go and fail to save the world. Just this. Oh, Pragmata.
What's this?
That's the Earth.
It's Party Earth.
You really can make everything.
I still haven't played
Or
the demo.
is it?
I still haven't played the demo
Looks a
yet.
bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
I did go ahead and watch the Switch Direct where they showed some more of this and where
I
they
haven't seen anyone
showed that
besides
other
you
game
since
that
leaving the vault.
Yeah.
that was also very space themed, Orbitals.
Another
Orbitals
thing.
looks, dude. Orbitals. That could be that's gonna be that underrated hit of the year. I feel.
Underrated, dude. It looks like it was drawn by the same animation team that did the original Mobile Suit Gundam back in like 79, 80. So, like,
Dude, it's an indie team. It's an indie team working on it.
I know, and they clearly have an inspiration. Which I'm not knocking them for. You know, it is a cool inspiration. I totally vibe with it. It's like I love Gundam, you know, and this also looks really good. I know we were talking about something else over it, but like,
yeah, this
looks
good.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, remember
This
the
is
first trailer we saw for this game was set in this false New York.
Now, granted, is it day one buy? I don't know about that because like for a lot of us, money is tight.
Okay, sorry, hold that thought. Evil baby with laser face. Evil looking baby. Oh god, that looked creepy as fuck. Gameplay demo. Yeah,
Still not, but you know, definitely this is a I get it eventually. This is on this is must buy list.
Rev.NOiR Requiem.
Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Wait, 6 survivors. Did he say so? 6 survivors from Raccoon City.
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The
He said 6 survivors of Raccoon City dead. So it's going after the outbreak survivors, is my guess. Remember, we kind of heard them in that first trailer reveal.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
Well, and again, the nice thing about this is that they are. I mean, like, I know that they were canon anyway, but it's still nice to know that, like, yes, like they did make it out of the city.
Nothing on the servers of
Yeah.
the CIA or the Pentagon.
There's also speculation his lady friend over the comms is probably Sherry.
Leon?
Even though my
That's true because that definitely doesn't sound like
wait,
Hunnigan.
hold on a sec. He's infected with something. So he is infected with something.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Oh. Let's see if I.
Because my master made you who you are.
Whoa, who the fuck? My master made you.
Again for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk.
What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets.
Holy shit. I think you're trying to avoid spoilers. You have to close your eyes on this. My master made you. Oh, is that the crazy doctor dude you meet Outbreak? Oh!
Since you've been back there.
It is. It is. It's Sherry. Oh shit. He's going to the oh shit! Oh shit! They confirmed it. Her hair and everything. It's Sherry.
Hi everyone.
That looks like Sherry.
And I'm Sid
Oh
Shepard.
fuck.
We're back with a new
So
batch of
he
games
made
on their
Victor
way
may
to-
be.
And I can't. Sorry, just real quick. I can't tell for sure because it's easy enough. To do like plenty of folks do sound alike in the voice acting industry. But that kind of sounds like her RE6 voice actress.
No, that's what the speculation was. Is that Sherry, based on the fact she sounds like Sherry from 6.
Legacy of Kain.
Ooh, hold on a sec.
2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is
Oh!
being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera,
So I'm pretty sure this
and
is another
wayfinding
Asper
level maps,
remaster.
as well as bonus features like character skins,
Now, what do you have to tell me?
lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The
Well, no, they
digital
said it was Crystal
version
Dynamics doing
includes
it, so.
promotional comics and a
Oh, Crystal
playable
Dynamics,
demo
okay.
of Dark Prophecy, the
Yeah, it's
unreleased
not
sequel to
Asper or
Defiance.
Aspire, whatever.
Oh, it's including Dark Prophecy, which was the never released sequel to Defiance.
Failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against.
That's pretty cool. It's actually including the never released sequel to the game.
To do.
Yeah, they said they were also including other stuff too, so
Legacy of
you know.
Kain Defiance Remastered
Makes sense.
launches next month and will
March
be available to
3rd.
pre-order starting
Wow, they're
today.
doing it like only a couple of days after freaking RE9. It's like
Brigantine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigantine series, which dates back to
Brigantine.
1998 on the original PlayStation.
Okay, so but yeah, what
This
Victor
fantasy
Games
strategy
says
RPG
is like you were
tells
creation
the
master.
story of 6
So
heroes who
my
rise
speculation
against
is
the
that
Empire, invading
you know
with
because of the
overwhelming power.
serum that cures all that Grace's mom got
Enjoy deep
in
strategic
Outbreak.
gameplay with over
So
the daylight antivirus.
the daylight antivirus. So the guy there who got killed by Nikolai was that? I think he's speculating that's his master.
And side quests across
Because
24
that's what he
nations.
says about you. You're my master's creation. So like,
Possibly.
dude,
Abyss
dude,
launches this year,
showing
and
him
you
walking
can
into
wishlist it
into
starting
Raccoon City,
today.
and then teasing Sherry.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Oh, Dead or Alive series. Did he just say what?
An update on the Dead or Alive series. Yeah.
Oh, what? A new Dead or Alive? What? With a new update. Wait, what? A new Dead or Alive game? Oh no, or is this just a remaster of 6? Yeah, it's a remaster, it's an HD remaster of 6.
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6
Yeah,
をベー
it's
スに
it's a new
ダウン
HD
ロードコンテンツ
remaster
と
of
して追加
6.
配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、
All the DLC? All the
新たなモード
DLC?
の追加を行ったタイトルです。
All the DLC?
You guys sure? Because that's like
All the DLC?
what, a couple $100 worth of stuff.
今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。
Between all the extra characters and the costumes and stuff, it's like that's a couple $100 worth of stuff.
Oh, there's a free to play
シリーズ
version.
を遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない
Okay. Comes June? Wow, June. I was expecting it sooner. Okay.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している
Yeah, this year celebrates the 30th anniversary of this
数多くの作品を
series.
世に送り出して
30 years.
今年で30
God,
周年になり
I'm
ます。
And just like that, we start just aging like we drink from the false grail.
最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Oh my god, are they actually gonna tease Dead or Alive 7? I mean, I'm kidding, but like, we'll see. Yeah! Dude, they're fucking teasing Dead or Alive 7. Holy shit. Guys, her eyes are up there. Her eyes are up here. The dawn of a new chapter. Dude, in development.
They all know what everyone actually cares about when it comes to Kasumi.
Dead or Alive 7. Guys, her eyes are up here. That's pretty cool, though.
It's Kasumi. She.
Yes! Control Resonant. Yes. Yes, let me look at this. Awesome.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident
Look at
on our
all of
hands.
New York's been turned into what the old house is.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
I mean, if you've ever watched Inception, you've probably vaguely seen it before.
We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt.
Oh, that's sick. That is sick.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
Yeah, this one's more action adventure heavy compared to the first game.
I was gonna say, like, and I do not mean this in any kind of like insulting way. I was getting some strong Devil May Cry vibes off of this when I first saw him start moving.
Yeah, they definitely wanted to try change it up a bit, considering
I mean, the freaking aerial combos right there. I'm just imagining. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're also switching to a different playable Faden this time with Dylan. Oh, damn. That is cool that you can just do that. Shift onto different parts of the New York City.
That he can basically just like say, oh yeah, no, like I'm gravity anchored to like this wall or this surface, like this is the floor for me now. Even when it's like the side of a building. Or the ceiling.
Holy crap. What the fuck? He was kind of like grinding the rod thing into the back and forth.
I think I hear something.
Yeah, that seemed like a grapple, like the grapple attacks that you could do on large monsters in the Dragon's Dogma games. Kind of the Shadow of the Colossus gameplay that they had in those games.
Yeah.
Where you'd grab onto the big creature and then you could just like frickin' hit them over and over again.
What the fuck? Apparently this is the main like enemy type called Resonance. Oh yeah, they're gonna get freaky with us in this one.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
I call you whatever the name of this game is. I'm getting Doom vibes like 5 seconds in. Like a Doom Souls-like. That's my guess.
I mean, I was even thinking that was kind of what the music sounded like. Yeah, like from the Rip and Tear trailer.
Yeah.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
Doesn't look bad, but I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. Is it something new, or is this like, or is this based on something like?
You know one thing, it's 2-player co-op.
Awesome, high five.
Crimson Moon. Crimson Moon from a studio called Probably Monsters. That's a clever name. Crimson Moon.
Looks like something new then.
Oh, this is oh my god, I still haven't watched the Xbox Developer Direct from last month. I think that, yeah, this is the Game Freak game. No, is it? Yeah, it is. It's a Game Freak game. Shrine of Reincarnation. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, they show more of this at Developer Direct. I still haven't. Dude, I haven't seen what the new footage they show for Fable yet.
God, I feel myself failing those prompts right there. Just like, oof, oof. I'm just taking all the damage.
Kind of why I fear for whenever I eventually get to Expedition 33.
Yeah, I can tell you that from playing it. Yeah, that's there's going to be times when you are going to go, no, I fucking timed that right. I did it right. You fucking cheating ass game. I did it right.
Oh, the wolf's pretty cool. It has like a garden-like tail, like a woodsy, foresty tail. I don't know what to describe it as. Like a vine-like tail. Thank you, Brain. Yeah, I still gotta watch the Developer Direct.
Look, guys, we want to give Amaterasu vibes from Okami, but we don't own the rights to Okami, so this is what we're doing.
August 4th. Good job.
Thanks to
good
Fictions
mythological
and
wolf.
Game Freak for that new look at
that's a good
characters
pupper.
in Beast of Reincarnation.
I mean, I guess if it showed new footage, that's cool. I think anybody watched the Order just went,
Our next
okay.
title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman
Ubisoft,
30th
what?
Anniversary Edition.
And you got some nerve showing your face around here, Ubisoft.
Playable versions of the
Yeah,
original
Mr.
game,
I'm just gonna cancel Prince of Persia. It was 95%
including
complete.
the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
Okay. Cool.
Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an
Is this
interactive
Digital Eclipse
documentary
doing this?
packed with
I
unseen
feel
design
Digital Eclipse
documents
all over
and
this.
never-before-heard insights
Yeah, I think
from
it's
the
Digital
original
Eclipse.
creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà.
I keep saying
Voilà
well.
console, on va
For the
révolutionner
console, we're
le-
going to
le jeu
revolutionize
vidéo.
video game.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow.
Oh,
While
so
physical
literally
editions
comes
will be available June 26th.
Physical June. Okay. Mina the Hollower.
Adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island.
I know they had to delay the
Whip
game.
foes
That was
into
their last big news
burrow
update for
under
it was they had to
hazards and
delay the game.
monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming.
Loving the music.
Mina the Hollower's release
Spring.
date is on
Cool.
the horizon.
So it's
the
still
limited
spring.
time
It's
demo
set for
will be
spring.
exclusively available on
Oh,
PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
demo coming tomorrow as well. Nice.
Set years before the events of the original
Oh,
game.
Neva.
This prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met.
Aww.
Alba must earn
This
the
is
young wolf's
this is
trust
that
and
game
guide
that's
her
on
through
that
the
website.
blighted
Does the dog
wilderness.
die.com.
Mm-hmm.
Does the
Together,
mythological wolf
they will
creature
face
die?
new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th.
Nice.
Well, at least for this game, we know the dog does not die.
Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire. A team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Shinobi-Ops. Did she say dating back to the Tenchu
I
series?
believe she did. She did.
Yakoh, Shinobi-Ops. Is this somebody's version of a spiritual successor to Tenchu? I remember playing the fuck out of demos for the game. Also co-op? still? Oh, okay, not the gameplay out style I was expecting. I got kind of an isometric S view. Who goes there? What was that noise?
Right, must have been rot. Must have been the wind. For anyone who remembers playing the old Thief games.
Holy shit. So it has some horror vibes to it. Shinobi-Ops. Okay. I mean, it looks fun.
Next year.
I mean, we got time. We got time on top of it. Okay, what's next? I'm pretty sure you can eat it. It's pretty sure it's not contaminated.
I mean, it doesn't look like it could really do any more harm.
Bird that drinks tears.
We are the children
Based off
of
a book.
born of the goddess. You filthy creatures. Faithless, soulless, unclean.
Hey, lady, you were the one holding my dead heart, so I want to hear it. Crafting.
Was never yours.
Okay.
How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
What the fuck? Is that an anthropomorphic rooster?
I do believe it is.
Huh. You know what? Not on my bingo card. Is this like a Dynasty Warriors? Like a Muso style?
That would be cool.
I'm getting that.
He is rocking a Darth Maul double-bladed staff, and he just used that fucker like a boomerang.
I just want to go back to the fact it's an anthropomorphic fucking rooster with dual-wielding swords. Like,
that
fuck.
he can combine into a double-bladed Darth Maul style.
Say what you will
like
about
saber staff.
Yeah, say what you will about crafting, but like, I admit this game has my interest. Oh yeah, if we're going full God of War with this, I'm in. Like a God of War hack and slash, I am so in. I'll say it for one more time. Was not expecting an anthropomorphic rooster.
That's not his only weapon.
Oh, just green fire breathing bird creature. Oh fuck!
That was a fire breathing griffin.
I am in on whatever the fuck this is. Like, I'm definitely in. Project Windless. Windless, sorry. Emphasize that D. Project Windless. That looked dope.
No date because this is so early.
Oh!
Okay.
Racer has arrived.
Oh, this is a Star Wars racing game from we saw Game Awards.
To the Galactic League.
I forgot what it was called. I just forgot what it was called.
Why not take part in a friendly
Oh no, wait, got it.
race?
Star Wars Galactic Racer. My auto-complete on my phone. Helped. Yeah, this is the one being done by the devs who formerly were working on the Burnout series. I know some people were kind of sad it wasn't like a true sequel to the pod racing games, but fuck, man, it looks dope.
I mean,
based on the first one we saw, first show I saw.
I mean, to be fair, we never heard anything in Mandalorian or any of the other subsequent shows that pod racing was still a thing.
I know one thing we missed was the iconic pod racer at the end of the last trailer, the iconic racer from the other game.
I mean, two things that have always been there though is speeders like these and, well, speeder bikes or swoops.
So it looks like you do like a campaign tour where you're playing like, oh yeah, Galactic Racer. Like you're playing like you basically, and then like
Sebulba. And well, I saw Sebulba's, iconic pod, and then that was, God, the fact that I remember that guy's name. He was the one who stalled out at the beginning. Ben Quadraneros, I think it was. The one whose pod exploded at the starting line.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I think what's throwing me off is they gave him like a battle scar on his face.
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very
I still didn't watch that state of play they did for this game because I'm like, you know what? At this point, I'm just gonna like base it off of reviews because I'm like, I've been hearing it does look good, and people going, it could look better.
I'm interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge.
To be fair, I mean, like, there's always going to be people who are always going to say it could look better. It's like,
yeah,
guys, there's a line where we have to cut it off and just say, this is as good as we can make it look without getting this stuck in development hell for the rest of eternity.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life.
Yeah, because this is definitely a more action-heavy game than we're used to from IO Interactive.
And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
May 27th. I think they already announced that, but I'll still write it down just to be on the safe side. Okay, another new look at that. I mean, it looks fun for what I have seen of it. And they have Lenny Kravitz in there, which you can't go wrong with some Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz.
And also, it does look like a fun 007 game. How long has it been since we had a fun 007 game?
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content.
Too long. That's the answer. Too long.
Games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the third-party portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners.
Okay.
I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved, and injecting them with new technology.
They had Kojima with them until they gave him the boot.
We were really impressed.
And Igarashi, don't forget Igarashi.
I know they have other iconic people who've worked for Konami, but I always go back to Kojima.
From Konami Creative Front, Tokyo Bay.
To be fair, Kojima is the one with the most name recognition out of everyone that got. Not to mention the way he got screwed over.
And we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Well, his is the one we know the story of how he got screwed over so hard.
Yeah, hold
but
that
like
thought.
I said.
Oh, hold on a sec. Yeah, definitely hold that thought. Oh, finally! Oh, fucking yeah! Finally! Finally! Fucking finally! Finally! You don't have to dust off your PS3 to play this game anymore! Finally! Finally!
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me?
Nope, in full agreement with you, man. Finally, you don't have.
You don't have.
It's
to
like
dust
basically
off.
the one game in the series that you couldn't see that was kind of one of the most important because it is the last time you're playing as Solid Snake.
This is my final mission.
What he said.
Only to find out in Rising that like Alakhan's jacked and getting all the women.
Do you understand?
That's such a fun fact.
Well, and also just the fact that, I mean, like, it was always kind of just a funny thing that of all the people, it was Otacon who was the pussy magnet.
Exactly. Okay, let's see Peace Walker. It said Peace Walker as well, so it's a full Ichi remaster of Peace Walker. Okay, it's just a standard HD remaster. It's just a standard HD remaster of Peace Walker.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Wasn't this on a PS3 system?
No, it was on. They did do an like basically what this is a PSP game. What they've done is they've basically ported over the PS3, which was like the kind of already the HD remaster.
Okay.
So all they've done is just port over the PS. That's basically what they've done, is just port over the PS3 version. Because yeah, these are the PS3 graphics.
Okay.
aka the slightly upgraded PSP graphics.
But now the question is, when? If they say tomorrow, that's it.
That would be a hell of a shadow drop. And no one said shit.
Oh, August. Okay, so it was around around the 1 year anniversary of Delta. Okay. August 27th.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様。
Oh, I never knew they got a new producer for the Metal Gear series. Dude, finally though. Dude, it has been eons. And we've always wanted a different way to fucking play Metal Gear Solid 4. And Konami just give us a around, and it didn't help when they gave Kojima the boot during development of 5. Like... Okay, wait. Oh, one more update for Volume 1. Oh! Now you can play a higher resolution version. Like, everything's smoothed out, basically. Higher resolution. I mean, so yeah. So they, because the guy said this next patch will be like Konami games coming out. Celebrate today's announcement. Ah, sale on Delta Snake Eater. It's such a pain in the ass to write down timestamps because I always gotta Google search the Delta symbol. It's always tiny too. It's like, hopefully people can see it. Oh, he said, please look. Oh god, they're working on their new Metal Gear game. Oh jeez. Oh god, I feel like they're working on a new Metal Gear game. Oh, wait. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, yeah, that's 4. Oh, that, oh, fuck, that, Squid Game we've seen recently. Remember we say it kind of looked like Johnny Test guy worked on it? The Johnny Test animator worked on it? Oh, yeah, Darwin's Yeah. Playable demo. Aww. So a special Metal Gear themed demo coming out for it. That's pretty cool.
Tactical octopus action.
Yeah, look, he has the full outfit. But this is the true paradox. That's cool. They're doing like a special Metal Gear themed demo. I like to say this game still looks pretty fun. And it's like when it said Konami, I'm like, excuse me? This looks too whimsical for Konami.
Which is weird because they used to do whimsical stuff, in addition to stuff like Metal Gear and Castlevania.
Dude, I know. You know who's?
Heck, sometimes they remember to put that whimsical shit in Metal Gear and in Castlevania.
You know what's the other thing I just realized too? I'm curious to see the speedrunning community on that for a Metal Gear Solid 4 announcement, because they've had to play the PS3 version this entire time. Probably emulate or not, but like. Oh, dude.
I see it. I see it.
Of His Most Royal Majesty. By the grace of God.
So they got somebody working on it.
Of France.
Holy shit, is this a new Castlevania game? What the? What? Is this a new freaking Castlevania game?
With a possibly new Belmont?
That's a whip she's using. Or he, I can't tell from this far away. But no judging either way. Oh damn, that whip looks sick too. Evil Empire. That company, that developer sounds familiar. Holy crap, man! I never. Wow, Archer, extremely zooming in.
Oh yeah, because unfortunately the player doesn't really give me like a good size video, so I have to like kind of lean in to actually see this properly.
Notre Dame.
Belmont,
Trevor.
last of House Belmont.
It's Trevor. You're saying it's Trevor Belmont.
No, he was reading from something.
No, that's Trevor Belmont.
He is saying that's Trevor.
Belmont's curse. Holy crap! Konami! Quick cooking! Quick cooking! Jesus Christ! I gotta look up. It said Evil Empire. That was the studio. Celebrate the 40th anniversary. Dude!
Also, he said first title.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think they're trying. Remember, Konami has been trying to really push getting back into the game development for the last few years now, with the Silent Hill franchise, with Metal Gear franchise, and now obviously trying to truly resurrect the Castlevania series. And I mean, fuck, the Netflix show has done incredibly well. Evil Empire and Motion Twin. Dude, yeah, you're playing. That's what he was saying. You're playing as Trevor Belmont. Experience this game. Oh yeah. Okay. What we got? Okay, 2020. I guess it's gonna be the year of killing vampires. Last year was the year of ninjas. You know. Okay, what's the last thing? Because I feel like I know what the last thing. Okay, yeah, Silent Hill Townfall. This is the one being developed by the team behind Stories Untold. Yeah, they're gonna probably show more during the Silent Hill Direct. Yeah, I figured something Silent Hill will be the last thing.
I know this is going to be hard.
Yeah, I like Stories Untold. Stories Untold was well done. So like, curious how they do Townfall. Back to me, Simon. Oh, the music too. Man, I didn't think Konami would come to cook, man.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
St. Amelia. Interesting. Not exactly, yeah. Definitely not Silent Hill. Please stay safe. Their failure. Whatever heart this town had has stopped.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Yeah, that's what's the eyes by his left arm. Oh, fuck. This game's been going for a while too. I know that much. What the? Oh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what the Silent Hill monsters are supposed to do.
First person.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's going first person for this one. Cool. Gee, there was another game that was Silent Hill that was supposed to come out. That was supposed to be first person. Do you remember what it was called, Richard? I got a friend of mine gave me his old PS4. Immediately, one of the first things I did once I got fully up and running, re-download PT.
Shrouded by lightfall.
Immediately got re-downloaded.
Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
I missed the developer on this, so.
No, this was also Konami.
Oh, it's also Konami? If you sub ending like this. I'm trying to think of other Konami franchises, and this one.
Another thing to keep in mind is there's plenty of franchises that never made the jump overseas, so this might be something related to one of those.
You said this, it said Konami, right?
I'm pretty sure it said Konami Digital Entertainment before
This doesn't
this
feel,
trailer.
this doesn't feel like Konami, we'll see. Because it started pretty grim and that went full JRPG on us.
Majesty's words. I'm going to defeat you here. And stop.
That's what I was saying. Konami did have a couple of attempts at JRPG stuff. They just never made the jump. They never came out in America.
Rev.NOiR. It's an odd way of... Rev.NOiR.
Or it might be something new they're trying.
Smoke Sparks Catastrophe. Okay. Yeah, it's Konami, you're right, man. Sorry about that.
No, it's alright. Plus, the other thing to consider, you know, they might be deciding, hey, we're going to jump into something new.
So it is, yeah, it's a JRPG. Okay, so it's a new IP from them. Okay, cool. Definitely, you know, your standard action JRPG from looks of things.
そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと、突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、
It looked clean from what I saw, you know, from what they showed.
どんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
There it is. That was the Konami block. Okay, Konami. Seems like you're back at the stove again, cooking. Okay, so that's it for Konami block. What's next? Not actual gameplay. Darn.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
I almost want to say John Wick the video game.
At this dude, that
he must be versatile.
Because that kind of looks like him right there, doesn't it?
Adaptable.
I'm just writing John Wick for now. Yeah, dude, that's if you're telling me that's not Keanu, you're fucking high. Oh, dude, imagine if it's a John Wick game from the Sifu devs. Oh, that'd be sick.
He must be grounded.
Yes, it would.
Stable. Constant.
It's probably not, but probably is.
Well, that was kind of sounding like that was. It kind of sounded like the voice that was talking was like Peter Serafinowicz, the sommelier guy.
I still haven't seen Chapter 4. I mean, no, I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying I still haven't seen Chapter 4 because it's only available on Stars.
I believe you are ready, sir.
And that's the Taylor guy. I remember him from the movies.
Okay, who's developing it though?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, we knew it was you. Yeah. John Wick. There it is, dude. What the? Who is developing this game? Oh fuck! Be seeing you. Saber Interactive. Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Good morning.
Oh, Marathon.
This is
Oh joy.
Your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside.
Marathon.
It's
Saber Interactive. That doesn't tell me anything. They have like a bunch of different teams. Who is working on
Yeah,
this?
who at like which team at Saber is doing this?
Keanu just doesn't just jump into anything anymore, man. Like
who did not wake. Your restless dreams endure.
Yeah, for something like this, they would have had to have like talked him into it.
Yeah, like I knew it was like from the moment he started fighting, they show fight scene, the CG fight scene. I'm like, oh, it's John Wick. Like, no, they did not need to show me Keanu Reeves' face. Yeah,
I think that was more to show everyone like, no, we're not just doing a game based on John Wick. We are doing a John Wick game with Keanu Reeves. There he is. So you see, yes, we got him for this. It's like, look, we know everyone's a little skeptical after Cyberpunk, but hey, that game got good eventually, and we're not rushing and cutting corners on this one. It's going to be good from the start.
Well, no release date, and it just asks us to wish list, so we got time. That usually means we got time.
Be seeing you. That's all it said.
So I'm assuming it's like, I'm assuming obviously before the movies, and probably I'm gonna say, like sometime before he got the mission to get out of the game, or it is the mission, you know, that you're doing to get out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, or maybe it's a bunch of the missions where we get to see him kind of build that rep, and then the final boss mission is the one that is his retirement mission.
Or maybe it's like Matrix Path of Neo, you know, you're just playing through iconic moments throughout the movies.
Ooh, that'd be cool too.
We'll see what happens. Oh, if people are wondering, we don't give a shit about Marathon. It's basically just a multiplayer shooter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, sorry.
Based on one of Bungie's oldest properties that
has nothing to do with Bungie's oldest property. It's just a name.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler, and I'm the game director on Marathon.
You better not end with fucking Marathon, man. Do not end what's been a really good state of play with fucking Marathon. Please do not end with fucking Marathon. They said over 60 minutes. I remember reading that on their official press release. It was like over 60 minutes.
Dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th.
And as it is, we are still, at least according to my clock, 3 minutes before 6 o'clock. So this has only been going on for an hour. So
yeah,
we're not at over 60 minutes yet.
Please do not do this.
And I agree. Do not fill the rest of that time with this BS.
Did you see what the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase ended on?
Thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti.
Todd Howard's fucking face.
Oh yeah,
announcing 3 Bethesda games coming to Switch too.
No! As soon as I saw Todd, I clicked off and I didn't even watch the rest of it at that point.
You should watch my reaction because my brother laughed at my reaction when Todd Howard showed up. I'm like, oh fuck this. I basically went, oh fuck this.
Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon coming to PS5 on March 5th with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Okay, PlayStation Plus lineup.
Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as
Been there,
Parker
played
and
that.
Morales.
Still hate Peter's new face.
In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to
And Miles' final suit. That wasn't good either.
The game was good. I think the story was just over-focused on Peter, and Miles was still a small footnote in comparison.
Yeah, they really screwed him over in this game.
Welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection.
Oh wow, Dark Resurrection?
On PSP.
The PSP version too. Not even the PS3 version, the PSP version. That kind of sucks. Not even the PS3 version, PSP version.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the
classics
catalog in May.
Time Crisis?
This version also offers gyroscopic aiming
OG
with the
Time
4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original.
Oh, you can use the DualSense like a... That's pretty neat. Original Time Crisis. That's pretty neat. Oh, this is the Ooblets.
Is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
It's from, I think it's from the team who did something we know of. I fell
Hang out
down
and
the
get
hole.
lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
I like the music.
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down.
Okay,
let's take a look.
Yeah, Saros. Okay, let's do this. At least they told us what to expect.
What is it for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe.
Oh, good fucking actor.
I know you better than that.
Wow, that's definitely a.
I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque.
You know, somebody drunk one time at a dev party. Hey, look, it's Gregory Loudon.
Running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj,
I still gotta play this is keeps reminding me I still gotta play Returnal.
Who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable.
I'm curious to see the big changes they did from
Saros,
Returnal.
Death only means that you will come back stronger.
That's a sick looking resurrection graphic.
You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks.
To be fair to realize
modifiers, you can
the
adjust
term
your experience
roguelite
by,
and
for example,
roguelike.
making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge.
Oh, that's an interesting take on it. You can't just throw a bunch of random buffs and debuffs. You have to like balance it out.
That you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa.
Music's pretty dope right now, too.
Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge.
Okay. They're still looking pretty tight. I mean, if they can nail what they do for Returnal and then some, I think they got a solid hit on their hands this year. April 30th. And of course there's a deluxe edition. Is this our one more thing? No? Homeworld.
Wait, Shi'ar, like.
Wait. Yeah,
like from Marvel Shi'ar Empire?
Oh!
Like
yeah,
the
it's
X-Men?
Tokon. This is Tokon.
Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it.
Oh, it's the English dub too! I just realized that! Unbreakable X-Men.
Stand against the storm.
The voice act! Yes, the English voice cast!
Power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm.
What the fuck?
Limbo is waiting.
Oh, magic. That is a Marvel character. I have heard of her.
Yeah, she's Colossus' sister.
Is it?
I'll show you how the X-Men get it done.
Yeah, it's Steve! Yeah, it's Steve! It's
Hi,
Steve! It's fucking Steve! Steve's
I mean, not
back
that
as
much of a surprise.
Wolverine. Ooh.
I am all that remains
Danger.
of SBR technology.
Interesting. Danger.
I think she's original for this game because I do not remember her.
We'll look later. We'll look later.
To avoid further danger.
She has the X symbol, so I'm assuming.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, it's the Team X-Men.
We are stronger.
It's Wolverine's back too, baby. I'm sorry, Brandon. He's back, and it's fucking Steve. Oh. When? August 6th. Hell.
God damn, August is going to be a pretty loaded month this year.
Which team will assemble? Oh, they're teasing. They're fucking teasing. Each of the Prime 5 characters we've seen already as their own team. Oh, dude, Ghost Riders is probably Midnight Suns.
Probably.
Dude, Blade confirmed.
As the newly formed Unbreakable X-Men into the
Unbreakable
world of
X-Men.
Marvel Tokon.
We'll look up Danger later. I'm pretty sure she's probably original, but like, we'll see.
Oh, she's the only one I don't recognize from any of this. Like Magic I recognize. Wolverine, duh. Storm,
dude.
Duh. But
so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
Damn, I already know right now. Steve's probably socials are blowing up right now. Going, dude, you're fast.
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like
August
they're running
6th.
an obstacle course.
Holy crap baskets, man. Oh.
also, who will assemble next? Oh, gee, I don't know. Who are you invoking with the word assemble?
Okay, so the confirm is 20 playable characters. And August 6th. But it sounded like they said they're also going to have a backstory trailer explaining what's going on.
To share with you some more info.
So this was more.
And
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Dude, fucking Steve's back. Yeah. We're 7 minutes out of 6 o'clock, so I think this is our last thing. Is it? Oh my god! Is it what it's been rumored? Is it been what rumored?
I mean,
it is! It's the God of War 1 remake! Oh wait, what?
well, let's see. That's a 1 and a 2.
Don't tease me. What is this?
And a 3.
Is this? I mean. Oh no! It's a HD remake of 3. Oh my god! It's a remake of 3. God of War. No, wait, all 3.
Trilogy.
What? No! I need an explanation. I need an explanation, guys. Please, for the love of fucking God, give me a remake. It's 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 a remake. Yeah!
Hey, what's happening?
Ah, DC! It's DC! Yeah!
DC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby.
Yeah!
I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today. Starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek Trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know.
Yes!
Sit down.
Yeah!
Now look, this project is still in the early stages.
It's
So
fine.
Let
it cook.
Got to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah.
Fucking dude!
In addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now,
oh my god.
Don't. Is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. That's all
I
you
can't
do.
talk anymore.
So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we
Yeah.
got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising.
I don't know
fresh,
what it is he's
and
gonna
fun
show.
as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go.
Is it God of
you're
War
still here.
2018,
Go.
the 3rd chapter in the God of War 2018 series? Yeah, he said the line, Bart! Oh my god. What a way. No, that's it. What is this? What is... Oh. I'm not just gonna automatically assume it's another God of War thing, but... It's not gonna assume that.
I was a father.
Oh, what the fuck? No, they're not. They brought back TC for this. What the fuck?
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta.
A God of War prequel story.
Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent!
As a side-scrolling exploration, like Castlevania-esque game, maybe?
Dude, I'm pretty sure they have TC narrating. Well, we gotta see. They never. We never saw how he became a general in the Spartan army. So like.
I mean, honestly, we didn't see much of him pre, you know. Oh, Ares! You know, saw a couple of bits in one of the.
You're teaming with Deimos as well. God of War, Sons of Sparta. Oh, cool.
Yep, there we go.
20 this year. I mean, dude, available. Wait. Oh wait, it's now! It's right now! What? 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 That's it. Oh, dude. God, not even. The rumor was the first game. I didn't know the rumor was all I heard was the rumor was the first game. All 3.
Because that's what everyone. That's what everyone figured.
All 3. I'm like 99.9% sure to gain TC back to do like updated voice work for it. Like, I have so many questions. I have so many questions.
And according to what he said, they will have answers eventually. Not
yeah.
now.
I think maybe at this year's Game Awards, earliest I can think of, God of War: Sons of Sparta. That's pretty cool. You know what? I have nothing against that. Nothing against that. Fucking fire. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Holy crap baskets, man. Oh my god. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Sony State of Play for February 2026, and that is how you bounce back from a craptastic last Sony Direct. Like, that's how you bounce back. You have updates on stuff we've been waiting for. You have announcements of cool new looking shit. You have an anthropomorphic rooster killing hordes of enemies. You have so much here, so much to look forward to, and God of War news. Not exactly the news of the next main title in the series, but God of War news that has been highly anticipated. Oh man! Before we break this down, Richard, what were your overall thoughts on this?
Sweet fucking goddamn! That is some good shit right there.
God,
that's kind of really all I can say about it. Is just like, again, like there wasn't really that much that didn't appeal to us on some level. It was just overall, you know, and even the stuff that didn't appeal to us was at least like presented well.
Yeah, presented well. Yes. I think overall, easily one of Sony's best directs. Like, easily, hands down. Like, one of their best. Like, yeah, there was all the stuff we talked about in the in our little introduction. Yeah, it didn't really happen, but that's fine. There's still time. I mean, shit. Like, we're like 4 months out from Summer Game Fest, so like we got time, and so like nothing. But I think this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Like it's a good. I think the signs of a good Sony Direct. I'm always optimistic about like directs in general, whether it's Nintendo, Sony, Xbox. My opinion is, I think if anything, it needs to have announcements I'm not expecting or seeing coming, but it has to have a good balance of everything, like for everybody. And I think this one had that for the most part. I think it really did. Like I think it had a good balance of stuff like we either weren't expecting or stuff we were anticipating, and they delivered on. Yeah, no FF7 Part 3 stuff. I'm pretty sure Keeley got that locked down for Game Awards. He got the Part 2 reveal locked down, so maybe he got the Part 3. Nothing on RE5 remake, that's fine. Silent Hill 1 remake, let it cook, or who knows? I still gotta check out the Silent Hill Direct later. Which we'll get to that a little bit. That's actually looking pretty dope. Was not expecting it to be like a first-person survival horror, which is such an unintentional nod to what could have been. But we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, let's start out. I'm gonna go through this, and if just raise your hand or say something. I'm just gonna go through this, and if anything you want to talk more about, we'll talk more about. We start with Ember Lab announcing a sequel to Kain, with Kain Scars of Kosmora. Looks pretty dope. Looks like bigger visuals. Looks like more of a focus on the combat as well compared to the first game. Okay. After that was the first look at Ghost Yōtei Legends, the multiplayer co-op mode. It's looking pretty dope. 4-player co-op again, and looks like a whole new variety of different enemies you can take on. The Death Stranding 2 coming to PC. They showed 4-Loop, which I don't know. The game still looks fine to me, but like somebody's happy about that. New look at another new trailer for Pragmata. That's right around the corner, so it still looks pretty dope.
Yeah, that was some good stuff. I definitely want to play. I'm gonna download the demo later after we're done here.
Yeah. Let's see what's next. Resident Evil Requiem. Okay, we gotta talk about this one. We have to talk about this one. We got to talk. I don't want to say it again. But like so much stuff. This I would say if you saw this pop up, I would say close your eyes and ears if you're trying to avoid spoilers, because this definitely spoils some third act shit. Like they confirmed some stuff. Leon is infected with something. We do see some gameplay from him where it looks like there's an outbreak in a city near a city Leon's investigating. They do confirm that Gideon is targeting the outbreak survivors. Oh no, survivors of Raccoon City is what he said. But we're assuming the outbreak survivors, because remember, depending on the campaign scenario you went through an outbreak, all of them got to encounter the daylight vaccine. So they're making it canon now to where it was ultimately Alicia Ashcroft. I forgot. Is that Alicia Ashcroft's name?
Alyssa Ashcroft, yeah.
Yeah, Alicia Ashcroft was the one. So since
she was the journalist, they already confirmed that she had survived, because remember she's got that article in the Dolby Times in 7, so she had to at least survive to around the time of RE7 to write that article.
No, that's true. No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase when I say the Sumerian plan going, I mean the fact that the daylight vaccine part of it. Like I know, like generally, Capcom has always said they unintentionally, and even like you said in RE7, they've all survived. All the outbreak players, the playable survivors, they all survive. It's just Victor is looking for the one who has the daylight vaccine in their system, which is Alicia. But I'm assuming that maybe the vaccine faded from her system, and that's why he's now targeting Grace. Is because Grace still has a hybrid version of the vaccine in her system, because it was genetically imposed into her system. Hence why when we see her at the beginning of her story in the hospital, he's siphoning her blood.
It's and to top it off, the other reason why the outbreak survivors have to be canonized is because, if you're saying that he killed 6 of the survivors, it's fans for the most part aren't going to have any connection to anyone outside of really the outbreak survivors, aside from folks like our any of the folks who are our playable or support characters from the other numbered titles. Meaning if it wasn't the outbreak folks, it was going to be folks like Carlos, Rebecca, was going to have to start getting into like, Stars team members and like, Leon and Claire and the like,
Yeah.
And no one's going to be happy with the idea that, oh, you went and, what, you guys basically wrote Jill out of the series and now you fucking killed her off screen.
Okay, to be fair.
Oh, the fans would riot at that point.
Okay, so to be fair, like so quick aside, like I am currently trying to finish up everything with Resident Evil 4 Remake. I finally bought it. I've been playing through it. Right now, I'm trying to get the last batch of Platinum, for the Platinum, and then I'm going to play Separate Ways, and then I'm actually going to catch up. Dude, I'm like 2 CG film behind on 2 of the CG films, which is, Vendetta and Death Island. And I still haven't seen the series they did on Netflix, was Infinite Darkness. So I still got to catch up. That's the next batch I got to catch up with. So I am in that Leon. I am deep in that Leon shit, But like, right. Yeah, let's get back to it. So we saw, like, obviously we can't be in a hospital forever, so we see a scene of it burning down. So obviously, we see a shot of mysterious child with gray hair, which was probably one of Victor's newest experiments. And then of course we know, like we said, we see that everybody confirmed that Leon is infected with something. Like, presumably whatever Victor's been trying to unleash on the Outbreak testing on the Outbreak survivors. So we'll see how much...
Which, funny thing, if they're going with that, it's like, well, now it sounds like they're bringing back some of the old, like, from the prototype versions of RE4 from before it became the version we know.
Yeah, because in the last Resident Evil Direct we got, they confirmed that what's interesting about this virus is that it's a very unique kind of zombie virus, which is what we've seen in the series, where it's that it makes the person who gets infected just go back to their common thing, the common thing about them. So you'll find a zombie still cooking in the kitchen. You'll still find a man like working on the lights in the hallway. You'll see, you saw the singer infected, for instance. So like they all go back to like a core part of them. And the infection does that. So we'll see what happens there. I have a theory about it, but it's too depressing to talk about here. But ultimately, they talk about going to, I'm assuming Victor escapes and goes to whatever underground lab is in Raccoon's, what's left of Raccoon City, because they did confirm that Outbreak, that Umbrella put a lab there in the ruins of Raccoon City. So I'm assuming he's there. And of course, the last 2 big teases is most likely what people have rumored thinking that it's Sherry, because like I said, the voice actor sounds very similar to the voice actress from Resident Evil 6, who voiced Sherry, and also technically voiced Ashley in RE4. I want to reference that. Because when they first showed that RE6 share, I thought that was fucking Ashley, and then they confirmed no, it was Sherry. But I'm like, then why did you get the same voice actress who voiced Ashley? That was my
because you already had her name in the Rolodex / on speed dial, I
guess. But from the looks of it, from the hairstyle they showed her wearing, it is Sherry, because that's the hairstyle she was wearing in RE6. So I'm assuming that's your... And she even says it like a grim undertone, like, oh, you have to go back, don't you? Because, like, she knows. I mean, she definitely knows.
She was there.
She was there. Fuck, because of the experiments caused to her by her parents, like, she's basically, can heal from almost any mortal, any deadly wound. So, like... But, dude, I was not expecting this trailer to end with him walking into RPD. I was not expecting it. Though, I would recommend getting the... Dude, it sucks when I want to get the standard edition over Deluxe. Deluxe just shows a picture of the gun. The box art is just the Decade RPD for the standard edition for Requiem. And I'm like, again, getting that one. I'm getting fucking that one.
Yeah, it is the definitely better box art, It's like...
Definitely. But I think I'll leave it at that, because, like, I have such a big fear about what they're going to do with Leon. I have such a big fear of it. I hope it's not true. Like, I'll put 2 and 2 together. I think other people put 2 together about it. But I think the number one thing that's going to happen, is Leon is going to encounter what's left of Marvin. He's going to find what's left of Marvin. The remains of Marvin Brana.
Which honestly, that would be impressive if he's more than just a bones at that point, because it's been like, they didn't confirm exactly when this is, but I'd say if this is taking place around the same time as like RE8 or anything like that. It's like it's been 20, over 20 years at that point. It's like,
so they did release. I don't know if you saw it. They did release like a Resident Evil Requiem like short film. Like it's like it kind of celebrates the anniversary. Yeah, okay, so check it out. I want to check out it later with my brother on like our normal trailer reactions. But it's just a story of somebody surviving stuff happening in Raccoon City. And dude, it is literally with 30th anniversary now. It's like all over the fucking place is what I've heard. And it ends, but see, here's the thing. I know where it ends. It ends with a zombie, fully decayed zombie in the ruins of Raccoon City. So, my guess is, like, you're gonna find I don't think a lot of them, but some zombies. Like, I think the final battle, if I'm being, like, this is totally, like, a Japan team doing this, the final battle is gonna take place in the crater. The final battle is going to take place in the crater we've seen in the trailers. That's where the final battle is going to take place, is in that crater. Like, I have a strong feeling about that. But we're going to move on because we'll be here forever. Next, another Legacy Kain game getting an HD glow up, Defiance. Fully remastered from the ground up, alternate costumes, behind the scenes concept artwork, like more story lore than you should stick at. And this is pretty cool. They're adding on the unreleased sequel to the game as well, like kind of like a glorified expansion. So that is pretty cool. Comes out March 3rd. Oh, is it digital? I think it was a digital. We have digital in March. So
yeah, the digital version is coming out like earlier in the year, and then they said it was like June for the physical release.
Next, we gotta look at a game that's been around for like decades now, from what they said. I wasn't paying attention because I was still on the Resident Evil Requiem hype train.
That Brigantine game.
Yeah, Brigantine Abyss looks like a Japanese style like tactics strategy game.
Well, remember, like I said before, like a lot of games have been released on stuff like PlayStation and Nintendo and all that stuff, and they just never made the jump across the ocean. They never made the jump from to American or European shores. So a lot of these are like from like what were basically Asian exclusive releases. So yeah, the main reason why a lot of these series are now coming out over here with like the latest entries in the long running series or whatever is just because now the whole region locking thing, there's really no point to it at this point. It's actually just cheaper to just global release it.
Yeah. So after that, we got Koei Tecmo showing up to not only announce that Dead or Alive 6 Last Round is coming to PS5, but it's going to be like a nice, like a small like HD glow up. I think I'm gonna wait on this for a little while. You there, Richard? Kind of froze on me.
You froze on me, so.
We froze on each other. Okay, I guess we'll give it a sec before I continue. There we go.
Okay, you're back.
Moving in. Okay, so Dead or Alive 6 Last Round. Announced for coming to PS5, right. Like a HD, like a small, like a HD glow up, like, and all the DLC. I wonder how much of all the DLC we're getting, including all the characters. I wonder if all the costumes, all the costumes.
Yeah. Didn't I say during the actual presentation like that it was like close to like $200 easily for just all the costume stuff?
Oh, I think it's way more than that. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right about that. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than that.
Because they also announced that this year does mark the 30th anniversary of the franchise. June 25th was Dead or Alive 6. That's when it's coming out on PS5. And then they announced, they showed a teaser, a really goofy teaser. Like, if my brother wasn't focused on just getting the thumbnail hype reactions, I would have him put the shot of, I forgot the girl's name.
Kasumi.
It's
Kasumi.
Kasumi's rack with us doing the holy shit moments for like the other announcements. I would so ask him to do that, but no, we're a competent channel for the most part, so we're not. But yeah, no, they very quick nothing.
I think the reason they did that is because unfortunately, Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja, like they know who their audience is.
Yeah, but Dead or Alive 7 was basically teased. They didn't call it Dead or Alive 7. They didn't call it anything. So for now I put it as Dead or Alive 7. It could be like Virtual Fire. It's not technically Virtual Fire 6. It's just Virtual Fire Project right now. Control Resonant was our next one. They showed a bit of a short game, like a edited gameplay walkthrough showcasing what you can do. It looks sick. It's basically like with Jessie, it was more like a shooter style game. With her brother, it's more of a action.
Devil may control may cry.
Insert, yeah. I think one of the cooler abilities you get, because you get some standard, that's only like a control style ability, but one of the cooler abilities you get is the ability to like gravity boot yourself to like each layer of New York City, the warped version of New York City, which is pretty dope.
Oh yeah, just basically point at that surface and just say, "Hey, that is now the floor," as far as I'm concerned.
But it looks pretty dope. They also teased a new enemy type called Resonance, which it looks like you get some pretty like surreal looking. Revenue's known for surreal looking boss fights, which look pretty dope. Still just 2026, but still looking forward to it. Then we got this cool looking like medieval Doom vibes co-op Souls-like, I'm assuming, called Crimson Moon. That looked pretty dope. It was just like, I honestly for a second, for a second I thought it was another Darksiders side game. For like a second, I thought it was another like it was giving me Darksiders vibes, like a more brighter Darksiders vibes. But yeah, it looked pretty fun. Very bloody and gory. I can't tell if it's a Souls-like. I'm just assuming because
honestly, the only reason I would have said it's not a Darksiders game is because the characters didn't look enough like they should be standing side by side with Spawn in an Image comic.
Okay, so it confirmed it's not. It is just they're just for now they're saying it's an action adventure RPG. You play as though our Souls-likes on Reddit shared it, so we'll see. But right now, yeah, you play as a Nephilim, which we know nowadays is usually like part angel, part human. Human-angel hybrid. This is Reincarnation. Yeah, basically you're trying to save the world from demonic entities. That's to boil it down. That's what it is. They haven't said if it's they said action adventure RPG, which literally defines like every Souls-like. So we'll see. It has co-op, which is pretty dope, but yeah, looks pretty fun. The music's pretty dope. Like I said, that's where I originally got the Doom vibes, was just like the music. So next up, a new look, because neither of us have seen the Xbox Developer Direct from last month. A new look at Beasts of Reincarnation, which is Game Freak's new game. I believe they did announce their Developer Direct, and Xbox has been doing this, is that, the whole, like, everything's an Xbox, so, they're also putting their first party and bigger exclusive titles onto other systems. So this was the first look at the PS5 version, which looks to be running well. I remember when we saw the Xbox showcase, when they first showed it, it was very Game Freak in the frame rate issues. It looks like they got some of the frame rate bugs ironed out for the most part. It looks pretty dope. They still had to add an evolution aspect to the enemy creatures. You have a cool wolf companion, which is pretty dope. Looks fun. As somebody, Richard, who has been a fan of Pokemon for 30 years now, because this year marks the 30th anniversary. What did you think going into this with Beasts of Reincarnation? It's something like, because Game Freak has done other like side games, but the last time I saw Game Freak do a side game, it was a horse betting game. So like,
yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, look, I'm glad that they're showing that they are capable of doing more than just a basic ass Pokemon thing. Especially considering the fact that like for so long they were resistant on doing any real like upgrades to the Pokemon games, any kind of like evolution to the gameplay style or anything, still keeping it very fucking like very, very like mild, like maybe the mild changes that you would see with each generation, like, but basically just being where it was at after Gold and Silver, like, I'm happy to see that they've actually branched out into this stuff, and that they want to be more than just the Pokemon guys as far as the rest of the world is concerned. Because again, because like you said, and back in Japan, they are known for other games, but it's stuff like horse betting and like, I mean, hell, I'm going to admit, I haven't looked up the list, but it's like, as far as most of the world is concerned, they're the Pokemon guys. So I'm glad to see them basically say, we are not just the Pokemon guys. We can make other shit too.
What do you think about the game itself, though? Like, gameplay-wise and stuff?
It looks really fun. I'm glad to see that whatever issues they were having might have just been like, early hiccups with, I'm guessing they might have, because this looks like something that they might have built a new engine from scratch from. So might have been just, same problem you get whenever you're building like something new from the ground up. I mean, we were talking about it earlier with Final Fantasy VII. Look at how that stuff looked. It still has the occasional kind of hiccup in the system just because, there's only so well you can run these things off of certain machines,
Yeah. Okay. So next up, and I did confirm, it is them. Digital Eclipse coming out with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. So this is a full HD remaster of the original Rayman for PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn. It did come out for Sega Saturn. Has, what you expect from these kind of collections, just like, add little cheat codes and stuff like that. You can, like, filter out, make it more HD style, or leave it, like, glitch, pixely, and stuff like that. It looks visually really appealing and stuff. Of course, it's Digital Eclipse, so they always go one step above with their anniversary collections. So, like, it has documentary behind the scenes talking to the original creators of the Rayman series about the process it took to make this game and get it out. And, and some concept art stuff. Your usual suspect when it comes to Digital Eclipse Anniversary Collection. It's weird to say, this is the most interesting Ubisoft thing I've seen in, like, ever. In a while. But to be fair, it's not them doing it. It's them giving approval to Digital Eclipse of doing it. But, like, you know what, Ubisoft? I'll give you one mild thumbs up. One mild thumbs up because you approved of this. You're still a piece of shit development studio, but I'll give you a mild thumbs up on this. A mild. This is a I call it Orange Cassie mild thumbs up. This is a mild thumbs up, Richard. This is a mild thumbs up. This is a solid thumbs up, but this is a mild thumbs up.
Even an absolutely shitheel company like this can still occasionally do something right.
Well, we'll get to Konami soon, because, like, man, they were like, Konami was like that for a while. There's
the reason there's an entire hashtag with their name in it that for their sake, I'm not going to invoke it, but we all know what it is.
Next up, a new look at Mina the Hollower. Still spring 2026 release date, but they confirm I think they said, was it like a limited time exclusive demo for the game?
I believe that's what they said, yes.
Still looking great, still looking Zelda-like. For the most part visually. I think I've heard it doesn't exactly play like people are saying like Link's Awakening, but it's definitely inspired by the visual stylings of it. And the gameplay aspect. Some gameplay aspects. New Neva prequel game called Neva Prologue. This was, of course, with the cute wolf and the mysterious woman dealing with, like, dark entity creatures. This is a precursor talking about when they were first trying to survive against this dark entity. This one, I can definitely guarantee the dog does live. I don't know about the main game, though. The next one is... Oh, that one's February 19th. Next one after that was Yakoh Shinobi-Ops, which looks to be... It kind of says kind of like a spiritual successor to the Tenchu series. Kind of. Because for one thing, it's kind of an isometric style view. And you're also... It is you stealth ninjaing all over the place. But at the same time, they did have fantasy element to it where you're taking on demonic entities as well as trying to avoid them at the same time. So, 2027 for that one. So, that one looks interesting. Project Windless. This comes from...
Okay, I was wondering if we skipped over that. No, I was just wondering if we'd skipped over that or not.
No. This was after that. Hold a sec. Let me double check. Project Windless. So, it's called being... Yeah, it's a Muso-like action RPG based on a novel series called The Bird That Drinks Tears. It comes to us from Crafton, Montreal. So let me look them up. Crafton, Montreal. Yeah, it's a team, I believe. Yeah, according to this, was it Craft in Montreal? What did they worked on? No, this is Craft, their Montreal studio's first big IP project. Yeah, you play at was it the bird that drinks tears? I'll look that up in a sec.
You play a muscly rooster man.
Rooster man, Amphimorous Rooster. And yeah, they put it best. It's like a Muso action adventure game. I don't know to describe exactly. We do know you're like, it looks like you're the last main big good guy standing to take on this creepy demonic lady who loves smack talking hearts. So I don't have much to say on it. It visually looked amazing. I think gameplay wise, if it can borrow that style of like Muso games, but at the same time be its own entity, I think it'd be a good game. We got no release date at all on this. No, wait, did we get a release date? No, we didn't get a release date at all for this.
Again, the fact that it's still just called Project Windless, aka we don't even have an official name for it yet. That's how
yeah.
I'm just saying that's how far, like how early on in this we are. Like that. Again, none of that was proper gameplay. It's all basically a proof of concept trailer.
Okay, so it's a best-selling fantasy novel series from a Korean novelist. According to, I'm using Google AI this for like grain of salt for what you will, because I don't know anything. It is described. This is what they're saying. It's described. It's often the book series, often described as the author for it, Lee Young-do. Oh wait, is it Lee? I want to make sure. Yeah, Young-do Lee. He's best described as the Tolkien of South Korea. Yeah. And based on the visuals, the rooster dude is like one of multiple main characters in this book series. Yeah. So let's see, featuring the world features 4 unique races: humans, the bird-like Recon, which is the Amphimorous Rooster. I'm assuming the Firewing Tokebi and a reptilian Naga, who trade their hearts for immortality. So the lady holding the heart was like symbolic of what the book's based around. So yeah, this is a 23-year-old book series. So I mean, if they can if this is our like, if close to get to like South Korean style Lord of the Rings, I mean, they're doing it right. They're definitely doing it right. Next up, we got a new look at Star Wars Galactic Racer, which we saw at the Game Awards. Basically, just a big old racer from some former Burnout devs. They showed more of the single-player campaign where you play like a resident nobody, just trying to make it big in these racing games. In this, Galactic Racing Grand Prix. So like we saw, because the first trailer they showed iconic pod racer from episode 1. I forgot his name. You know his name?
Are you talking about Sebulba or
Sebulba? Yeah. Remember he had the flamethrower attachments on his pod. Yeah. And then they showed another character you caught.
Yeah, the dude who's remember like Anakin stalled out at the beginning, and then the other guy stalled out, and the other dudes exploded.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, they showed that guy.
Well, it looks like he survived. So 2026 on this. Obviously, based on what they've shown, definitely takes place in the after this, sometime during the sequel, during or after the sequel trilogy. So, new look at 007 First Light. I hope it does well. I hope as well. This is IO Interactive taking a big step forward with a not so stealth like game. So like, I wish the best for him. I think the only thing that bugs me about James Bond's design is that he has a scar on his face, which like he's never had any like visual like damage on his face. So threw me off. But end of May, pretty cool. Then the Konami block happened, and fucking hell. To start with, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, August 27th, will feature for the first time off a PS3 console, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, which I'm assuming it's gonna get like a slight like HD like little smoothing out, you know. But I mean, even on PS3, that game looked fucking great, you know. He really, Kojima really pushed that game to its limits. Then Peace Walker, I think like they did a PS3 version, an HD version for PS3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that version just smoothed out and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
August 27th, fucking hell, it's about damn time. Darwin's Paradox was next up. They showed that you can play a Metal Gear themed demo for the game, and they show new footage of the game. Pretty cool. Next
he doesn't just hide in the box. He's doing the Snake cosplay.
Next up, trying to feel it all again, Richard. Castlevania 40th anniversary. How are we celebrating it? New Castlevania game. I'm not even going to try to research this, how long it's been since the last big mainline Castlevania game. Belmont's Curse.
Lords of Shadow 2.
God, that's depressing. Moving on.
Yes.
2026, you are playing Trevor Belmont. Looks like in Paris, because you see Notre Dame in the background. Paris. It looks pretty dope. I'm going to look up the developers for this, because they did announce it's 2 different teams working on it. Evil Empire. Let me see.
And Motion Twin.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Twin.
It's the same. It's the team that did Dead Cells and did Rogue Prince of Persia.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, and then Motion Twin. So Motion Twin. Yeah, it's the team that worked on Rogue Prince of Persia, and it's the main team that worked on Dead Cells. So, I think it's in good hands. And that's cool, because remember, we had the Dead Cells DLC they did. So it must have impressed them enough to, like, here, doing this Castlevania game. And they probably went, excuse me? Konami, like, you heard us. Work.
Here you go.
Work. And they cracked the vampire savior.
Well, they symbolically, they hand them the symbolic box with just the, here's the Castlevania stuff. Go have fun.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. Comes out this year. I mean, last year was our resurrection of the Ninja Gaiden series. Maybe this year is the resurrection of Castlevania series. We'll see, because there's more down the corner. It's 40th anniversary. We don't know what's going to happen next. We know we're getting a lot of anniversary stuff.
And remember, the director guy did say the first. The first. He said this was the first.
Yeah, we forgot to bring that too. The current head producer for the Metal Gear series teased as well something coming down the road, which we'll see how that goes. That's all I'll say about that. That's all I will say about that. So, okay, next up, quick look at Silent Hill Townfall. This was one of those games that was announced when Silent Hill 2 Remake was announced. Worked on by the Stories Untold devs. It looks to be a first-person survival horror game. Set in a different town, which I'm assuming it's one of those set in the outskirts of Silent Hill, one of the adjoining towns. Because remember, that was the main basis for Silent Hill 4, which was like it took place in like a town outside, like on the like not outskirts, but like a neighboring town. So maybe a similar thing. You play somebody who woke up. I'm assuming woke up in like 28 days later, like woke up in the hospital, knows who they are, but doesn't know exactly entirely what's exactly going on in this small town. I'm interested. We'll definitely
Well, and I was going to say, the interesting thing we see it in the trailer is this dude pulls himself out of the water at the dock and says he woke up in the water again.
So yeah, maybe it could be like a Silent Hill the short message, where like you kept rewinding until like eventually you figure out your purpose. We'll see.
Is that's a possibility. Might be that the might be more in the classic style where the transitions are kind of like where it's at set times. You're just going or after key story events, you're going Yeah, like how in the old games, like you'd get your otherworld transition once you made a certain amount of progress through the story, like like into when you got to the certain point in the apartment building, and then you went from the regular version to the otherworld version. Might be what this game's doing. Difference being that he will wake up in the water again.
Yeah.
So might be something like Short Message where it's just like, oh, you have a time limit. Might be that it's just story progression. Every time you get to a certain point, bam, there's your otherworld transition, and you wake up in the water again, and now things are just a little bit different. Either way, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on a sec. God damn it, I can't spell to save my life. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. We'll definitely be checking out the Silent Hill Direct later on. So next up, let me make sure. Sorry, I'm getting set up for something else I'm doing in a bit. Next up, Rev.NOiR. It's a new IP from Konami. Like a JRPG, action JRPG, where it looks like your protagonist is trying to save the day, right? Correctly? Because like you see him rewind time, like from the beginning of his adventure. So it looks like I don't know how much that will play into the game itself, but we'll see. But like, I think other than that, it looked like a pretty, this is me talking. I could be completely wrong. Paint by numbers action JRPG. For the most part, you got your cute creatures. You got your your otaku fans, future waifus. You got your usual suspects. So, who knows?
Look at all the pretty anime girls and pick whichever one you like.
But I'll give it this: a new IP from Konami was not what I was expecting to see today. I'll give it that. That was a general not heartwarming surprise, like a genuine oh okay, that's cool, kind of surprise.
Technically, Darwin's Paradox is also a new IP. So, but the fact that it's a new IP and it's a JRPG of all things. That's the one that's kind of surprising, because honestly, I think the last time Konami touched anything like JRPG was, I think the last one might have been on PS2, and it was on a game that didn't come over here.
Yeah.
So, that's certainly been a while since they didn't, because basically around by the time they got to the PS3 era, they were sticking strictly with stuff like Metal Gear and Metal Gear, Silent Hill, Castlevania. That's it. They did not care about anything else.
Okay. Hold on a sec. Okay, next up, we got what they're currently just calling the Untitled John Wick game. Being done by Saber Interactive. I'm looking at the official press release. It's just... Yeah, no, it's not giving much. They did confirm it's coming to PS5, the Xboxes, and PC. But that's really it. Yeah, they're confirming it is collaboration with Lionsgate. They confirm it is Keanu involved with this. Let's see, who else? Trying to see if there's anything. Gung Fu. It's both. Yeah, so both Chad Stahelski, the current director for the John Wick films, and Keanu Reeves are helping with the game's production. Probably just the story narrative, I would assume, plus how John moves in the game. They're calling it Gun Fu. Basically what we saw in the trailer. Basically, it looks like there will be guns you can use, but at the same time you will be just like in the movies, hand-to-hand combat will be the main focus.
Yeah, they've got the director guy and Keanu in to help out with the story stuff, and definitely Keanu's on board for the motion capture, because that was pretty clearly him. Because they're not just using his likeness. They, just like with, I think it was Cyberpunk, I think he did the mocap for Johnny Silverhand too, so.
Yeah, but not much on the press release, but I am hopeful. I don't think Saber's a bad studio. It's just I'm not fully familiar with their history. I am familiar with some of the stuff. Currently, they are the ones still working on that KOTOR remake. Still. Till this day. Next up, we got Marathon, which, okay. And after that, we got some interesting PlayStation Plus updates. Well, you got You got the PSP version of Tekken Dark Resurrection. You got the original Time Crisis, which is pretty dope. Spider-Man 2 coming as well. The Insomniac Spider-Man 2 coming as well. Am I forgetting something? I think that was like their 3 things for that. I just put PlayStation Plus updates on mine.
I'm just trying to remember.
Let me see.
I don't remember them saying anything else for that.
Yeah.
I think they said there was,
Here we go. Oh, here it goes. I got it. Spider-Man 2, like I said, the PSP version of Tekken Dark Resurrection. It's still funny. Time Crisis. Oh, and Big Walk. That was that.
Right, that one.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the titles coming to PlayStation updates. Got another look at Saros. Still looks like a pretty dope game. I think if you loved Returnal, this is right up your fucking alley. Then we got Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. And we see a couple things. First off, English dub. Awesome. Secondly, we do get a hint at the big bad, like terrorizing what's causing all this chaos in this version of Marvel Universe. But we get a first look at they're doing team versions. So like there's it looks like maybe like roughly 5 per team, like 4 or 5 per team. So we saw.
It looked like based on like an image we saw later, like when they kind of showed like remember there was like 5 shadows and one of them was filled in with the pictures of like the characters we see in this trailer, the X-Men characters.
Yeah.
So it might be that we're getting like, because they did confirm it's starting off with 20 characters.
Yeah. So first team was the Unbreakable X-Men, which consists of Storm, Storm,
Magic,
Wolverine, voiced by once again by one only Steve Bloom, and Danger, which, this is interesting, I'm looking at the official blog, she is the AI of the Danger Room, once used by the X-Men for training, which has gained autonomy and taken physical form. So whoever this big bad has caused the AI of the Danger Room to take form. So you are right, she is a original character for this story.
Yeah, because I don't remember them ever having that happen in the comics or any of the other shows or anything, so...
Yeah. Story mode, which is what they teased here as well, called episode mode, which we know the Arc System games are known for when it comes to their single-player story campaigns. So that was really cool. It's going to be available across 10 different languages as well. That's pretty cool. They have pre-order bonus as well. But August 6th is the official release date. So that's great. Was it August? I think something comes out August 4th. I don't remember off the top of my head what comes out.
Like I said earlier,
the Metal Gear Solid collection comes out.
Yeah, we got, like I said,
that comes out August 27th.
But August is a stacked month. Something else comes out on August 4th. I don't remember what it was, but dude, like a whole bunch of stuff is coming out and has August release dates. So August is looking pretty stacked right now for this year.
Yeah, definitely. Then, oh man, I happy boy, announcing that it's in early development, but the development is underway on a remake of the first 3 original God of War games, tentatively called God of War Trilogy Remake. So that's a remake of the first game, a remake of the second game. I don't know about the third game. We'll see what they do with the third game, because the third game was PS3. But, like, they said remake, so it's a remake of the first 3 games. I'm assuming, because we saw TC Carson after this reveal, I'm assuming they're having him back to reprise his roles, probably update any lines of dialogue or add any lines of dialogue. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they'll do anything with that God of War 3 ending, considering what we eventually find out in 2018. It was hinted at about what happened and who saved Kratos ultimately. But I'm curious to see if they'll add anything, considering they're doing a remake and they are bringing TC back. We'll see. But then he announced one more thing that's available right now, being done by a third-party studio. I have to look them up. Called God of War: Sons of Sparta. It is a 2D action adventure game where you get to play as a very young, in-trained Spartan version of Kratos who's teaming with his brother Deimos to, like, training. Basically, the beginnings of them. So, the beginnings of them. So, like, I can't wait for that. That looks pretty dope. I'm going to have to wrap it up here because I have, like, one more thing I have to do right, like, in, like, a minute or so. But, like, I think overall, A+. Like, this is exactly the kind of direct Sony Direct you need to do. You need to show you got Broken Periphery stuff coming out. You need some big announcements. You need some bigger, like, nobody got everything. Nobody gets everything. And so we didn't get everything, but overall, full thumbs up on this. Like, not every single thing, like, wow. I mean, like, for me, like, 4 Loop and Marathon, I could not give 2 shits about. Like, but, like, anything else, look pretty dope. Any final thoughts?
No, just that I agree with you, man. Like, cause yeah, like this is like what should be like the example used like in marketing classes and stuff for when you're going to do a presentation like this. You know, especially for any of these companies, like that. This needs to be like, you know, basically their example of like, guys, this is how you do a show.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, even if some of your stuff maybe isn't that interesting or anything, this is how you present it. Because then at the very least, people will walk away being all like, okay, that wasn't a bad show.
Yeah.
You know, that was actually a pretty good show. I enjoy. It's like, did I necessarily care about a lot of it? No. But did I get bored?
No.
That I guarantee you that is one of the things that will always hurt you so much in this marketing when it comes to this marketing stuff. Boredom. It's like if you keep it interesting with, you know, like, you know, again, kind of sounds like buzzwords and stuff, but with dynamic visuals and stuff, you know, make sure that the footage you're showing is at least interesting. Show stuff that would, you know, that will, if not necessarily get people curious, will at least not have them be bored. They'll at least be like, oh, it's like, ooh, that is some action going on there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Great stuff. Like, A+. I think easily one of the best Sony Directs they've ever done. Like, very, very, very well done. This is what we've been waiting for, and I think they really deliver on that. Night and day with that Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And I feel like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about directs like this one, hit the subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon as well. What did you think of the February edition, 2026 edition of the Sony State of Play? What was your favorite moments? What were your announcements? What did you think overall compared to what we've gotten with other Sony Directs in the past? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, we thank you for watching. Now, of course, Richard, aside from this channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
All right, guys. Well, you can find us at nerdychicuniverse.com. You can also find us at the Nerdy Chic Universe YouTube channel. We have stuff like our Let's Play series on Dead Space. We are working on getting the Let's Play stuff back up and running. We also have stuff like the various interviews we've done with a bunch of the actors, including guys like, oh, hey, Troy Baker, like the guy you saw, like, you know, the crazy guy from Death Stranding. How awesome is that? We have an interview with him. It's like, go check that out, along with all the other stuff we did.
Yeah.
We'll have the links down in the doobly-doo below. Oh,
yes. You can also check our my reaction to the partner showcase, which was completely opposite of this. You can also check out our reaction to the last Sony State of Play, which is another complete opposite of this. But also stay tuned, because we'll also have our reaction to the February 2026 edition of the Silent Hill Transmission as well. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, now I'm Kristen.
And I'm Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
And this has been a very delightfully Sony-filled episode of SRB Gaming. And we will see you guys later.
Till next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.